Hello, and welcome to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we're featuring Secret Springs Cabin. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Secret Springs Cabin. We're near Heartwood Mill, Falder's Tooth, Riften, and here we are again at Secret Springs Cabin. Welcome home. We're right on Lake Honrich outside of Riften, ready to begin our tour. This home was created by a Proco who also made Magpie Manor, which will be a future feature on the channel. And as you can see, we have a well on the property. And we also have a stable for our horses. And a chicken coop. Let's see what's on the front of the property. Around front we have a boat dock. It has a chair for you to enjoy the view. There's a boat that's just for decoration. You're also conveniently located near one of the sky shards if you have that mod installed. And there's the Heartwood Mill. And behind the trees by the sky shard is Falder's Tooth. And further down the lake is Riften. You can kind of see it from here. Let's check out the front of the home. As you approach the front door, remember that on top of the casing is where you'll find the key. To the right, you have a small table and chairs for two. And to the left, we have 4 fertile soils that you can plant whatever you want. And check out that lantern swaying with the wind. Let's check out the side of the home. Here's a wood chopping block. And here's a place to store some firewood. There's a cellar door that leads to the secret springs. We'll be back there later. This planter holds 3 soils. This one holds 3 soils too. And then there's 3 soils by the scarecrow for a total of 9, plus the 4 that you have by the front door gives you 13 fertile soils in the property. We'll go around the shed, and you have a little decorative area for your fish. And then here's your smelter. You do have a full smithing suite throughout the property, but the smelter's a little separated. Okay, let's check out this handy dandy shed. When you enter the shed, you have 2 barrels to your left for fish and meat storage. Straight ahead is a tanning rack, and you have pelt storage underneath. And then next to this barrel, you have a case for ingot storage and ore storage. And then right next to that, where you see the weapons, is for weapon storage, and this cross is for armor storage. You have a weapons racks for 2 weapons, a tools storage section, an anvil, a smelter that you can light with firewood, and then this is called a whetstone. It takes the place of a grindstone. It does the same thing. And then here is your workbench, so you can make your armor stronger. Okay, we'll mosey on out, but before we do, let's take one more spin around so you can see what the entire room looks like instead of focusing on one object at a time. Beautiful space. Okay, let's go and see what's inside of this cellar, the secret springs. When we open the door, we find a long pathway which leads us to the secret springs underneath the house. I love the dark elf lanterns. This area of the home is just intended to swim and enjoy, although if you paired it with Solar's portable crafting, you could insert an alchemy lab or arcane enchanter and add a little bit more function, or you could just enjoy it as is. To save a little time, I'm going to transport us back to the front of the home, and we'll go and explore the cabin and see what that has to offer. And when we open the front door, we discover this is a no-load door home. We can walk right in with no loading screen and see what's going on outside just by looking out our front door. You can also see out of your windows too. As far as other features, you have drink storage on this first shelf, and next to it you have various forms of food storage. Next to that, you have an interactive fireplace that you can turn on and off with firewood, and when you activate it, it brings out the cooking pot and baking plate for you to use. I'm a fan of the model ship and steering wheel too. Next to that, we have our alchemy and enchanting area, and you have some custom models for those stations, and you have name storage for potions, ingredients, scrolls, and more. Next to that, you have a follower's bedroll that you can activate, and now they have their own little cot, and if you want to put away the cot, you just click on this pillow, and it cleans it back up. And then next to that, you have a dining room table for 4, candle lit, and then you have a dresser with a lockbox on top of it. And then there's storage for books, journals, notes, as well as your bed, an end table with candle lighting, another window that you can look out of, a chest for storage, and then there's shoe storage. I thought I smelled something. Okay, let's take one more spin around before we get to final thoughts. Time for final thoughts. I love no-load door homes and how immersive they feel, so you know I'm already fond of this one. Add the fact that it's in the Rift, and that's even better. I love that the mod author gave us 13 soils, a really handy shed, no pun intended, an underground area that's a blank slate, name storage everywhere, and interactive lights. I hope you enjoyed this one. This concludes our tour of Secret Springs Cabin. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts. To see more of my past tours, click the playlist on the top left. To see my future content, click the channel icon on the bottom left to subscribe. And to never miss an episode, click the bell icon to receive notifications of when I post. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.